And turning things on over to our forecast, Chief Meteorologist Howard Manges has the latest look at it, including whether or not it's going to get warmer.
Yeah, eventually it will. It doesn't get much colder in these parts than what it got last night for some areas. Let's take a look what's going on here nationally. Thankfully, there's some clouds moving in here tonight. And those clouds, again, will prevent temperatures, if they're with us for most of the night, will prevent temperatures from getting anywhere near where they were last night. But a little bit of snow through southern Ontario and Michigan. But again, I think the main story here has been that the clouds moving in. It's still cold. I mean, we're still in the single digits to around 10, 11 degrees or so. But I remember at this point yesterday, we were in the low to mid single digits. So we're already ahead of where we were at this point yesterday. The only concerning thing is just how dry the air is. These dew points are below zero, and you know, if those clouds thin out for a couple hours, temperatures could drop because it is just so dry. Keep an eye on it, but look at this. Look at these numbers. These are all from the National Weather Service public information statement. 27 degrees below zero in Andes, 25 below in Sherburne, 28 degrees below zero was measured in Norwich. And that's not all. Berkshire, 26 below. Officially, 4 degrees below zero was the low at the airport, but remarkable. And what's important here, too, with these numbers is, say you live in Berkshire, and you're like, my thermometer only said, 13 below. Remember, temperatures are a spot measurement. So, a quarter of a mile down the road or the other side of the hill, temperature could be different. So it's not, if you see your town on here and your number wasn't matching what these are, that's completely normal. It's nothing to be concerned with, and we're certainly not fudging those numbers. It's just how temperatures work. Bitter cold air leaves the area tonight. Still going to be cold, though. I can't stress that enough. We do have some more seasonable days ahead by, I think, into the weekend. We'll see some sunshine at least as well. But overall, not much snow in our forecast here. So the future track here, there's the cloudy skies, again, keeping us from dropping too far. Now, as we get into tomorrow morning, my hope is that we maybe get into a little bit of sunshine for the afternoon, but then clouds come back in for the evening, and I can't rule out a stray snow shower or two. But into Friday morning, we're still looking at mainly cloudy skies and perhaps a passing snow shower, but Friday afternoon and then Friday night will be, cold yet again, and we'll see that here in a moment. So by 10 o'clock tonight, again, single digits are certainly likely. But as we get to daybreak, I do not anticipate 20 to 30 degrees below zero tonight. Still single digits, and locally might get down close to zero, or maybe even a dip below. But on the whole, not as brutal. Midday tomorrow, upper teens to low 20s, and that's going to do it for high temperatures on your Thursday. And that 7-day forecast shows that we do have some sunshine and clouds for Friday. Saturday, we're in the low 20s as well. But notice Friday night, single digits again. And then as we get into the weekend, I think we're closer to the freezing point. But all in all, continuing to stay, kind of wintry.
Yeah, your typical winter forecast, it looks like. Minus probably a little bit, not so much snow, but.
Yeah, we've been lucky, the folks that we've had, the snow that has fallen has stuck around. It hasn't gone anywhere because it's just been so cold. And again, over the next 5 to 7 days, things are looking like we're not going to see any significant snow, at least in our area.
I will say, I think some fresh powder is warranted for
it
some
is.
people.
It certainly brightens everything up, but
but
that's another downfall. When that sun shines and that sun coming off the sun, it's
bright.
It's blinding.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Howard. So ahead here on 12 News at 5.